Solution. I'm Mary Trimble with your readings for March the 4th through March the 10th. And listen, first of all, if you're new, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I really hope you enjoy these readings and that you'll come back. And if you are returning, thank you. You just bring joy to my heart. Thank you. Thank you for the shares, likes and comments. And listen, this week is huge astrologically. I'm going to make the horoscope readings very short, as short as possible. And so that we can go straight into your card reading. I have been listening to you guys. But I just want to say what's really happening, because I don't want to repeat myself on every video, on every horoscope, zodiac sign. Uranus is moving into Taurus, and it will be there. And it's moving into Taurus on Wednesday, March the 6th, and it will be there until the year 2026. It's huge. It's going to be there for 7 years. This is a huge shift, a paradigm shift. And it depends how it affects you as to which area of your natal chart it moves into. So we will touch on that in the horoscopes. But I just want to say, Taurus is about money. It's about, security. It's about banks. Uranus is the sudden happenings. It's like thunder and lightning. It shakes the status quo up. It's about revolution. It's about innovation. It's the higher mind, science. Really we will definitely make some huge innovative steps forward in farming, in food production, in cleaning the planet, clearing it up. And also this is about equality, right? So it's really interesting. We're already seeing things that are happening and playing out on the political field. This is not a political channel, so I won't go into it. But, we are moving in a more progressive direction. Let's put it that way. So that's exciting. Now, on Tuesday, it is Pancake Tuesday. That's what we call it in England. It's Shrove Tuesday here. Wednesday's Ash Wednesday. We also have a new moon in Pisces on Wednesday too. So there's huge things going on planetarily that will affect us. And what else? On Friday, it's Women's Day. So happy Women's Day, happy Pancake Day. I remember my mum used to make these lovely pancakes, not like American pancakes. They don't like American pancakes. They like cakes, right? Pancakes. Yeah, I guess I suppose. But in England, they're more like crepes, very thin and delicious. I used to love coming home from school and having pancakes for tea, as we say in England. That means dinner. What's for tea, Mum? Oh, pancakes. I can't wait. Anyway, guys, without further ado, let's go to your reading, shall we? Oh, lovely. Oh, I just love these essential oils that I use. Hello, Aries. Welcome to your reading for March the 4th through March the 10th. And what a lot of stuff we've got going on. I'm going to do these. Look, first of all, you were the most viewed video. No surprise there, Aries. Thank you so much. I really love you guys. You're the best. Anyway, let's see what's going on for you. Oh, Aries, you are going to feel kind of a relief, somewhat of a relief, because, Uranus has been in your sign for the better part of like a decade almost. So you've really had kind of a tough time. Ups and downs, swings up and swings down. So it is moving into Taurus, and it's going to give you somewhat of a relief. Now, what's wonderful is that we have this brand new moon. So at the same time as Uranus going into Taurus. So that will be in your area of personal income and kind of daily routines, kind of things like that. So things may change financially. Now, if you've been in a rut, Uranus will shake that up, darling, and get things moving for you. 3 cards for Aries, please, for March the 4th through March the 10th. Thank you. This is going to be a big relief for you guys. You're going to really feel some respite from, you know, from all the turmoil that you've been through. And you're going to start to get paid, darling. Uranus is going to shake things up if you've been in a rut. And also Uranus is kind of, I think that's why you've kind of been on this kind of spiritual kind of path, a lot of you. Oh, you have some lovely, oh wow, things are really looking good for you. Let me see if you can see these cards. I'm going to clarify these. I'm trying to upgrade my equipment. I've been on a learning curve. I've got new editing equipment, so I'm hoping that will software that, but it's been, you know, had to get my head around it. So anyway, I really think, look, first of all, this is a lovely new opportunity for you to start something new. And, you know, any kind of way to earn extra income, I think will do really well. Anything that you can kind of, maybe if you're on YouTube or you're posting something electronically, it's very that. Yes. And let's clarify, you've got some very, very interesting cards. Aries, that's my French. There we go. Lovely. And let's clarify. I feel that you're going to feel this sense of freedom and lightness this week. I think things are really going to lighten up for you. There's other things going on, but I'm not going to, I've been, you know, I have to kind of condense these things in. So I think it's going to be wonderful for you, Aries. I'm very excited for you. It's a new kind of, what do I want to say? It's a new chapter of your life. Now, the first card we have for you is the 6 of Wands. That's a celebratory card, darling. I'm telling you, you're going to be dancing all the way to the bank. Kick up those heels, darling, and celebrate. This is actually you being celebrated. So I feel that you've, you know, perhaps there's the end of a project that you've completed, or some kind of job you've completed, or this is definitely somebody or many giving you the attention that you deserve. You know, you're really getting accolades. That's what this is. Now, you have the 5 of Pentacles clarifying it. So you may not see the gift in that, because you might be focused on poor me, woe is me. And some of you may be like, you know, it just brings me back to that. You know, when I go to the 5 of Pentacles, right, it's like, oh, nothing ever works out for me and I can't do, you know. A few years ago, I just suddenly, as I was going through all this in my head, oh, I'll never do this and this will never happen for me and poor me and I don't have this and I don't have that. And then all of a sudden I heard this like, wow, 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 wow. And every time I go to the 5 of Pentacles, that wah, 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 wah comes in. And it makes me laugh. And then I can kind of say, oh, Mary, get it together. You have this, you have that. So it's about focusing on what you have. Don't negate these accolades. It could be as small as somebody saying how amazing you are in front of people. It could be as small as that. But really take that in, take it into your heart, because it's true. darling. You are amazing. You know, you've done a lot. You've worked hard. You know, you toil and you really go the extra mile, you know. So take a moment and instead of just, you know, oh, they don't mean it, or, you know, try to negate it in some way, say thank you. I remember years ago I did this workshop, and it was actually, I think it was a financial workshop. I think it was like, you know, something about, you know, changing your relationship to money and abundance. And we had to practice this thing. We had to go up to a stranger in this conference, and we had to give them a compliment, a heartfelt compliment. And if somebody came to us and gave us a compliment, we weren't allowed to say, oh, thank you, and you look fabulous too, or you're not, you just had to say, thank you. Thank you. Do you know how hard that is to do? I didn't realize how hard that was to do until I had that exercise. So people would come up to me and they say, oh, you look amazing. And I wanted to say, oh, thank you. So do you. But I couldn't. I had to say, oh, thank you. It's like, drink it in, Aries. Take that compliment and be grateful for it and show your gratitude. But don't deflect it away from you, because you deserve it. Don't forget that. Now the next card for you, darling. Cha-cha-cha-cha-ching. The Wheel of Fortune. Darling, I love this card. And I really feel that you are, things are turning around for you. Look, it's the Wheel of Fortune. It's like when it's been all the way down to the bottom and it's starting to turn in your direction. So good fortune is definitely coming. And you have the Queen of Wands, darling. Don't underestimate yourself. You know, I feel that this is what this is. This is, you're underestimating yourself, and you're probably your own worst enemy. So you have to kind of come out of that, you know, deprivation, or you're not worthy, or look at your self-esteem. This is about building your self-esteem. The Queen of Wands, she is, you know, a powerhouse. She's a hostess. She's one of those executive women that has a power job, and she also has a family. She's an incredible wife, and she's a wonderful mother, and she can throw a party together in 3 seconds, and she can be the hostess with the mostess. She just has energy. It's passion too. So stand in your own, stand in your power. This is about being you and the best you that you can be. Stand in your power, darling. And look, you have the King of Cups. Well, this is interesting because you have the King of Cups, and clarifying it is the Queen of Cups. I have a feeling that this is a match made in heaven. Heaven, I'm in heaven. You know, see, I start singing. I can't help it. So I feel that what's interesting is I feel that some of you are getting into a relationship, or perhaps some of you are in a relationship, but I feel that this is a wonderful partnership, and I feel it's kind of equal footing. That's what I'm getting for some of you. Of course, this is a general reading, guys, so if you want a personal reading, the information is in the cards, which will be up here somewhere. So this is a beautiful match made in heaven. I feel that this is an emotionally fulfilling relationship if it's new for you, but I'm getting that it's not that new. But I do feel that it's going into another, a higher, or it's moving into another phase, a higher phase. So this is probably more of a commitment, and this is about really being open to each other and giving each other time, hearing each other, and also giving of yourself to each other. So I feel that this is definitely a beautiful partnership. For some of you that are already in a relationship, it's representing your relationship or what it could be. right? Or what it will move into. You know, there's ebbs and flows in relationships, aren't there? So I think that you've got a lovely flow, you know. Aries, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it on your social media, comment. I love comments and feedbacks, and I always respond and react to feedback. I do hear you guys, and I try to change accordingly. So listen, I love you all, and I'll see you next week.